All right, so who wants to be there? They're going out to the house as a couple.
Steve and Lynn, come on up here.
All right, who wants to be the sellers?
They're a real couple. Come here, Steve and Lynn.
Yeah, you can have mine.
You want to get a microphone? Okay.
I can just talk on that.
You can have mine.
Nope, you can't have mine. All right, we have our volunteers. Steve and Lynn.
All right, sit down right here.
Are you going to put that on?
Real couple.
Although that last couple we had pretty good, weren't they?
We're working it on. Okay, ready? Okay. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Okay. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, but we tone it down though. It means like we'll wear like normal colors that match.
Plug this in front of me.
Well, not outgoing colors. You know what I'm saying? Like more drab colors. You know what I'm saying? Like black pants and maybe just a normal blue shirt or something. Yeah. So we tone it down, but yeah, we match. And you're going to see we actually give out these Wolffs to all our sellers. No kidding. They love it.
People love them stupid things. We're on a cruise in Australia. She gave half the boat one. Everybody on the boat knew who this Wolff Couple were.
They're like,
And they started asking for it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Little thing like that to make people break the ice with people.
Yes.
I don't know what we're going to use though.
Yeah.
We're not wolves.
I heard they look a little bit like squirrels, though.
Tony.
Guys, you can give out stuff like coffee cups and things like that with your name on it. People really like that stuff, and they keep it, and they will remember you from it. So,
Okay,
now
great.
if you are a couple, we want you to go out as a couple. It's a good idea, especially on your first couple, to go out both of you. Even if one of you swears you're not going to say a word, you're just going to sit there and smile, that's better. Your emotional support, trust me.
Yes.
And so I want you both going out there. And then the other thing is, if you do have to make changes on the contract and stuff, the other person can just make some small talk, and it's a lot less awkward than dead silence as you're trying to work the contract out, especially when you're new. Okay, so
Okay,
that's...
ready?
Okay, knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Oh, I don't have my notebook.
What?
I always carry a notebook,
Oh, my
guys.
goodness.
Here's the other thing. I want you guys carrying a notebook on the
Take notes,
walkthrough.
right?
On the
Okay.
tour. It makes you look prepared. It makes you look professional. I also want you to have a portfolio like this for your contracts.
Professional.
Yes,
Isn't this professional, you guys?
That's exactly what you should be carrying in there. A legal size. Did you hear me say that? What did I say?
Legal size.
So that your contracts aren't hanging out the ends. This looks very
And
professional.
I've got my iPad.
Okay, now I also will have a little notepad that I take notes with, and the iPad's for doing what?
What's iPad for? Video.
Yes, video.
That's right.
Okay, so knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Well, hi there. Hi, Steve.
I'm
Great.
Brian.
Nice
Great to meet you, Steve.
I'm Lynette Wolff.
Great to meet
That's
you guys
my
in
husband.
person.
Great to meet
Yeah,
you.
we had such a nice talk on the phone, and I love the home. Coming up the walk, you got the flowers in the front. It's beautiful, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So, so where's the dogs? You guys had said on the phone that you had 2 dogs.
We didn't pick her up yet. She's at our friends
Oh.
after being away.
Okay.
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 All right, that's great.
All right.
Well, can we just take a little tour?
Sure.
No wolves or naked people? Okay, we'll walk around. Now, let's take some, I will take
Bedroom,
notes.
bathroom.
Now, Lynette,
Okay,
you're gonna
oh yeah, on
film.
video. It's hard to film with this on my hand. You just missed the no wolves or no naked people.
So then I'm going to be taking notes. So let's say, we're looking through the
Do you
living
mind if
room
I
and
take a
stuff.
little video while Okay.
Yes.
I always get permission, just so you know.
Right.
Okay, great.
And now, so let's start the tour in the kitchen, and then we'll end here in the kitchen. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right,
Bathroom,
great.
bedroom.
So we walk through, and yes, I'm writing notes, even if they're small notes, like just little stuff. They know I'm professional. They know I'm, diligent, and I'm doing, a professional job. I'm just not wandering through. Especially the first couple you go on, you're going to just kind of be wandering, and you'll love the fact you have something where it looks like
Take some notes.
know what you're doing. So.
Okay. all right, so now we're
Okay,
back at the
this is great.
kitchen. We're going to let them kind of sit where they normally sit. That's another
Yes,
tip. You
so
don't
where
want
do
to
you
sit in
guys-
their favorite chair.
Yeah, we ask them, where do you normally sit? Make sure you ask that. Guys, if you walk into that kitchen and you sit in the chair they always sit in, they're not going to be comfortable on the whole appointment. And so make sure, I'm the only one without a seat, all right? We play musical chairs and I acted the slowest, so.
Okay.
Is there a chair out there?
All right, so...
I'm not sitting in some tall chair.
So, Steve
have
and
an open
Lynn,
chair somewhere?
do you have any questions?
Just really was just trying to figure out, we talked on the phone and talked about some of the details, but I felt like, there were still some open questions that I'd like to get clarification on.
Okay, well, remember we just discussed on the phone that we were buying your house?
Sooner or later, I wasn't going to make it.
We're buying your house for $200,000. That's the purchase price. And the good news was we agreed to pay all the closing costs. And your mortgage actually is right around $200,000. So we're buying it for what you owe on it. And we'll take over your payments. Like we said, we're going to be making your payments. And just, do you happen to have your mortgage information and your paperwork handy just to verify? Yeah, I know I mentioned to have that ready when I came. So, yep, looks good. PITI, you're about $1,200 a month. Okay. And we can definitely do that. And when would you guys want to close by?
Well, we have another place that we were looking at, but we're thinking it's going to take, if this all goes well, we think it'll probably take us about 30 days to get closed on the new place.
Okay. So you would be out by, say, the end of June?
Yes.
Okay, so obviously the July 1st payment is because you're living here in June. So we'll go ahead and have you make July, August, and September, and then we'll start the payment in October. Okay?
July.
That seems weird. I don't want to pay. Why would we have to pay? We signed the contract. Why do we have to pay?
Well, the way it works is that obviously while you were living here in June, obviously you're going to pay the July 1st payment, okay? And we're buying your house now. We're not charging any real estate commission. There's no 6% commission. We're going to pay all your closing costs. So we just need a little time to make sure to get everything all lined up and all the right buyers in place, and so we're ready to go. So that's a standard way that we do it.
So how many payments are we paying after, like I understand the July because we were living here, so I understand you pay in arrears. So
just August and September you'll pay.
2 more months.
Yep, and then we'll go ahead and pick up October, okay? That's the standard way that we do it. And remember, like I said, there's no real estate commissions. We're paying all your closing costs. I mean, we're buying your house for pretty much retail, so you owe pretty much what it's worth.
What do you think? Is that okay?
I don't know.
I know this is what we agreed to on the phone, and if you guys want to sell your home, that's great. We're definitely interested in buying a home in the neighborhood here. And, if you guys, don't want to sell your home to us, that's fine. We'll just get another home in the same neighborhood. But on the phone, you guys agreed. I said, are you ready to go ahead and sell me your home for what you owe on it? And we would go ahead and take
That's
over
all
your
good.
mortgage.
Yeah.
I didn't count on the
Right.
2 extra months of payments. So just calculate in my mind, $1,200, $2,500, and that's probably going to be okay.
Okay, great, awesome. So all we have here is, one thing I wanted to do was, should we do the Zillow thing or the contract?
Go ahead and do the contract.
Okay, so right here, this is the standard purchase and sale agreement, okay? So all I need, it shows here, I spelled your name right, is that right? Yep. Okay, and it shows purchase price is $200,000. And we agreed to go ahead and give $10 earnest money. There you go, $10. And that's, oh, he gave it right to the wife. Oh boy, she took that money quickly. So that shows consideration. It shows that we're taking the subject to, we're doing the mortgage here. Well, I don't say subject to, we're go ahead and taking over the mortgage for $200, purchase price is $200. It says we are paying all the closing costs. Isn't that great? And it says seller will pay no closing costs. And then right here, we agreed that we're going to go ahead and close, you said, within the next 45 days on paragraph 10. So go ahead, I just need your autograph right here. And then,
No, honey, it's like we're not getting anything for our house. We're getting nothing for our house. Why are we doing this? Are you sure?
Well, we owe about what it's worth, so, you know,
No,
this
it's really
basic.
worth more. All that work that you did, you're kidding, all that work? Look at all the flowers out front.
That's right.
I,
Well, guys, listen, you know, we work with a lot of folks in the area, and you know we're a family-owned business, and we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. It's important that, you know, we want to take care of you, but honestly, we have market realities to deal with, you know, and so we can only afford to do, you know, we have to follow some formulas and that, or else we wouldn't be in business. You must understand that. So that's why, you know, we have ways that we normally work it, like with the payments, with a couple extra payments. I want you to be okay with that. That's, like I said, our standard way of doing it. I will tell you this, that if you know, Lynette and I can go back and look at the numbers maybe one more time, and we can see if we can waive that payment in September. Maybe we could do that if we get somebody in here. Now, normally we'll put someone in relatively quickly. If we get someone in before September, then we will actually not ask you to make that payment. So you don't have to worry about that, and I'm relatively certain we're going to have somebody in here. Okay,
Does
by
that sound
time.
fair?
yeah, it sounds fair. I, you know, I feel like you're paying us what the house is worth, and I'm happy with that. You know, that's
The
basically.
neighbors got more out of their house.
Well, now here's the thing, though. Now, we actually printed up a couple of. You understand what comps are. Now, that's comparable sales in the neighborhood. Now, we've looked very carefully at the comps. We're actually, you know, paying you just a little bit under this estimate, which you guys had said several times. You know, you wanted to get that, but you know the house needs a little bit of work. Not anything major. You see my notes that I was taking when we were walking through. Nothing major. We don't mind doing it, actually, and certainly that's why we like buying these houses, because you can sell it as is.
That's right.
So you have the peace of mind selling the property as is, not having to do all this little touch-up stuff that's part of our business model to do. But of course, then we can't afford to pay, you know, the premium price. And if you look at the comps, you know, the comparable sales, and you look at the condition of each of these properties, see, this one's a little bit like 200 square feet bigger than yours, and then this one is like 100 square feet less, but you can see that it sold for quite a bit less. So now that's dangerous, guys, unless you really know your comps. If you really, really do know your comps, then
Yes.
I'm
On
actually
a side
okay
note.
with using them. If they look good for you, and guys, if this estimate looks good for you, I don't mind you using that either as a bargaining tool. But if it doesn't look good for you, be careful. Don't launch into that if you don't know the answer before you ask the question. Okay, so do you see, you know, you see what we have to deal with, like I said, is the market reality.
So would you like to sell your house?
Yeah.
I mean, like you said on the phone, I said if we like what we see, you're ready to sell your house and move on, is that right?
Yeah, no, I understand business. I mean, I ran a construction company for 5-6 years, so I understand you got to make some money. I'm not
Right.
opposed to that at all. I just want to make sure that we're getting the best deal that we can and
Sure.
and covering all the bases. So
Well, we totally understand.
if you guys purchase this in 45 days, what happens from our end after that? Is there anything that we'll be responsible for?
No.
Is there-
Nope, just like I said on the phone, we're going to buy your house, you get to move on, and obviously the mortgage stays in your name temporarily. We don't make promises we can't keep, so we don't know when that's going to happen, but you get to actually sell your house and move on. So we make it real hassle-free. Like I said, I mean, where can you come up with a great purchase price, no commission, no closing costs, buying it as is, no worries there. So,
Is there any legal risk to having the mortgage in my name?
nope, we do it all the time. This is a real common way that we buy and sell houses. Once again, like we said on the telephone.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not breaking any laws or anything. I mean, we actually will make all the payments. This is a real common way that we do it. We do it this way all the time. And we will actually have you sign a letter here in a second.
That's right.
That's made out to your mortgage company. And it's going to say that all future payments and all future correspondence from them should go to us, like we're the management company now. Okay, so that's going to make sure that everything runs real smoothly.
So we take care of everything, so you can just move on.
And if you're ever concerned, Steve, about the payments going in there, you guys know the tracking numbers and stuff. You can sit there on the internet and check, you know, making sure the payments are always made on time, which they are, of course.
Should we have David check this out first?
Who's David?
My brother.
Is he part of the decision-making process here?
Well, he's really smart, and he's a real estate attorney in a different state.
Real estate attorney, ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
that's okay. Now, what would you, if you were going to ask David, his name is David, is that right? Okay, so if you were going to ask David something about our agreement here after we've gone over it, what would you ask him? I mean, do you have something specific I can help you understand?
If this is legitimate, if you're, okay, I
Sure.
don't know if I want to say this out loud in front of you, but do you think I should, honey?
She's good anyway.
Lynn,
No matter what I
okay, I know because, listen, I know that there's folks out there, and, you know, and of course, they maybe had an unpleasant experience in the past with somebody who buys and sells properties, okay? Now, you know, we've talked quite a bit about who we are, that we've been in this since 2003. We have an office, we work with our son. You know, I used to be in mortgages, and Lynette was in new homes, so you know where we come from, and, you know, we live right in the community here. We grew up here, and so this is, you know, we're here to help people. We're here to help you guys in this situation. Now, our solution, the way we can help you, works great for a lot of people. I think it's going to work out great for you guys too. And I understand your concern and your hesitation. You got to be smart in today's world, but you're not dealing with somebody, you know, investor or something that you don't know. We're here local. We're out to help you. That's we want to help you guys sell the house quickly and move on. Now, I know a big thing for you was just being able to not have to being able to be free of the house once, you know, you guys were moving out, and just knowing it was sold. And so today, that's the beautiful thing about this. You don't have to list it and hope some realtor's going to sell it in the next 90 days. I mean, you know you have it sold today, and we can sign the paperwork right now. So that's a big peace of mind. It's just peace of mind in a piece of paper, honestly.
They seem nice. I'm ready to go for it, I think.
All right.
You don't think we should call Dave first?
I don't really like
Well, do you?
He doesn't like David. See
You
how he
don't like
handed the
him.
husband?
All right. Well, you know, and as I said, you know, if you had, you know, let's move
So
forward.
just get
but-
your autograph right here. There you go. Go ahead,
Now-
and are you on the title too? Okay, go ahead and
Okay.
autograph that right there.
And now you
then
sign right below
what I-
that for the $10.
Yep, you need to
that you have
initial
in your pocket
the
there.
$10 earnest money
Yes.
that you just took and put in your pocket immediately. Congratulations, and guess...
Oh, wait. There's
guess-
something else
Wait,
now.
there's something else that's real important before I say congratulations. This is true, you guys. Because we do the 1-hour open house so quickly, and this is what I say to the seller. So thanks for, you know,
Going through
congratulations, and this is going to work out good for you and good for us. What I'm
So-
going to have you do is, you know how you guys posted this on Zillow? So I'm going to have you just pull up your Zillow account real fast. I'm going to show you how to release the listing, because now that you've sold it to us, that's the only way that we can get control of the listing agreement.
Right. And guys,
because we're going to do an open house, and we're going to, so we
Now-
need you, I'll show you exactly. All you do is you go, do you
Now,
have...
the other question, guys, that I had for you, we're going to have you change your Zillow listing and just basically list it as sold, and Lynette's going to take you through that
I'm
in
going
a
to take you
second.
through it. It's real simple.
The only other thing I want to discuss with you too is if we can get an agreement that it's okay to show the property. Now, you guys aren't going to be out till, what did you say, till the end of June,
45
right?
days,
So
yeah.
roughly the end of June. So now if we could possibly show the property and maybe even do an open house, then, you know, we could for sure have
That's
it where
right.
you wouldn't have to make that payment in September, if you guys could be a little helpful on that. So.
This is a property possession right there.
Yeah, property showing agreement. Now, that's something, you guys can think about that. We don't have to make that
Yeah.
decision right now, right this second. But if you're okay with it, the house looks so pretty that, you know, if it would help us, because you guys have such nice furniture. Your taste is impeccable, by the way. You must watch a lot of those HGTV shows and all the decorating. Really?
You are so
could have
good
fooled
at-
me.
Really?
Could have fooled me.
You
All
fooled
right.
me, too.
So guys, just sign that there, and
Go
then
ahead
we'll
and-
be, and
go
we'll
ahead
warn
and
you
sign
in
right
advance
here.
of bringing anybody over, and you guys just think about the open house. We'd probably want to do it in about 3 weeks. Okay,
and
just
here's,
think about
here's
that.
the Zillow right here. So go ahead and give me your phone there. Okay, so you're already signed into your Zillow account. So you just go under owner, see where it says owner, and scroll down to more. Go to the drop box, and it says sold home. Go ahead and hit sold home. You're under the owner, not
Yep.
the public. You know how when you pull up Zillow in your account, you guys, there's
Under-
owner and public. Okay, great. Now you just go back to the public now. and show that listing released. So you need to go to more again, drop-down box, listing released. Good. We're good to
Okay.
go.
All right.
All right. I even
So,
have a little
guys-
present for you. Congratulations, because our last name is Wolf. We love to give these little wolves out.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Now, do
We're
you want
super
this, Steve or
excited.
Lynn? Who would like it better?
All right. Congratulations, you guys. It's going to be great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.